good time
All right,
tonight.
here we go, here we go, here we go.
Ooh. Do it again.
Good job, good job, good job. Hey, welcome to Fantastic Finale. If you had a good time tonight, let me hear you scream! Woo!
All right, that's good.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hey. Hey, what does it mean when we blow the whistle? That's right, that's right. Hey, welcome to Fantastic Finale. This is where we come together every single night and we discuss and learn about the adventures that you guys went on throughout night 2 of VBS. Captain Dan?
We are going to do my favorite part. Everybody, I'm looking for my best listener. Who's the best listener? Real quiet. We're going to do my favorite part, and we're going to do the VBS Spotlight. This is where we get a chance to see all of the fun stuff you've done. They're going to play the video, and when you see yourself, you're going to wave your hands at us. And group leaders, this is the perfect time to hang your fish up on the wall for your God sightings. If you've written down God sightings tonight, while everybody's sitting during this video, we can do that. If we don't have any, it's okay too. Let's just, any ones that we have, let's go ahead and put them up on the wall over there.
Hey, real quick, hey, on the count of 3, if you're ready to watch the video, yell, roll it. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Roll it. If all right, guys, raise your hand for me if your favorite thing that you did tonight was go to games. Ooh, I used to always love games. That used to be my favorite thing. Oh, wait. Raise your hand if your favorite thing, oh, yep, my belly just told me it was its favorite thing, were the chicken nuggets. Ooh, I love those chicken nuggets. Now, does anybody remember their sticky Bible verse? Who remembers their sticky Bible verse? Somebody raise your hand big and tall, real quiet. Miss Amanda, do you have that microphone? Can we get it real quick? I'm gonna pick somebody sitting very still with their listening ears on and their listening mouth closed. And you're gonna come up and you're gonna tell me your sticky Bible verse. You're gonna come to Miss Amanda. SCUBA Morgan. Can you pick us somebody sitting very good who knows their sticky Bible verse? Everybody sitting real good. She's not picking you if you're talking. Tell her you know it by your hand, not your mouth. All right, come this way. Come tell Miss Amanda your Bible verse. Do you remember it? You might have to get somebody with a little more height on them, a little more age, maybe. We'll see how it goes. Let's roll with it and see how it goes.
Do you remember?
Do you remember it?
I don't think this is on.
Do you remember it? Tell me. What is it?
Yeah. I remember.
You don't remember? That's okay. All right. Let's pick one more person who's sitting very good that's going to come tell me the sticky verse that they remember and their favorite part of tonight's VBS. Ooh, you remember it? That's what I'm talking about. You walked up here with the confidence of a woman who remembers her verse. All right, what's your memory verse?
John 13:34.
You know what it says?
Just as God loved us, so shall we love others.
Up top. Hey, what was your favorite part?
Probably the games.
The games. Those are always so good. All right. What you got, Captain
All
Mike?
right. Hey,
Hey, good job. I'm proud of you.
who can tell me the name of the Bible buddy tonight? Who knows the name of the Bible buddy? Let me see. Yell it out if you know it. That's right, Finley. And Finley reminds us, I need everybody listening, Finley reminds us that God is a friend who loves.
Thanks, God.
Oh, come on, one more time. God is a friend who loves.
Thanks, God.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Dolphins, listen, I got some sweet facts about dolphins. Dolphins, like Finley, form friendships that last years and years and years and
Like you and me.
and
Hey.
and
Hey.
yeah, that's
Like
right.
you and me.
They work
Like
just
us.
like me and you, yeah. They work with their friends to find and catch food, and they make squeaks, and they make squawks. That's right, to communicate with their friends. Friends are awesome, and guess who our number one best friend is? If you know it, let me hear it.
God.
That's right. God is your number one best friends. The groups or the pods of friends remind me of our big happy family. Are y'all ready to sing a song?
Yeah.
Let's stand up. Let's sing One Big Happy Family.
I got a friend in Jesus, so you got a friend in me. Let's have some fun with each other like we're one big happy family. Come on now, sing it with me. I got a friend in Jesus, so you got a friend in me. Let's have some fun with each other like we're one big happy family. Yeah, let's slide left, slide left one more time. Now turn to the right and give someone a high five. Now slide right, get back to where you started. Now jump up and down. Yeah, it's time to party, 'cause I got a friend in Jesus, so you got a friend in me. Let's have some fun with each other like we're one big happy family. Clap your hands. Stomp your feet. Now let's get down, 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 down. Now jump and sing with me, 'cause I got a friend in Jesus, so you got a friend in me. Let's have some fun with each other like we're one big happy family. Now let me hear you shout, hey! Now shout it again, hey! Yeah, let's do it all together, 'cause we'll be doing it forever, together in eternity, yeah! You got a friend in me. Let's have some fun with each other like we're one big happy family. I got a friend in Jesus, so you got a friend in me. Let's have some fun with each other like we're one big happy family.
Woo! Captain Mike,
What's up, Captain Dan?
is it my favorite time of the night?
It is your favorite time of the night.
Guys, you know who we get to bring on stage? We get to bring our chief science officer. Do you remember her name? She's
That's
my
right.
favorite.
Everybody say, hey, Miss Amanda. Yeah.
Hey guys!
Hey, she's so pretty.
What up?
What up? Are you guys ready
up, brother?
to play a game tonight? Okay, so today you learned about somebody in the Bible. Who was it that you guys learned about tonight? Yeah, you learned about somebody in the Bible who discovered he needed to love others the way that God did. Sometimes Jonah made right choices to show God's love, and sometimes he made the wrong choices, right? Let's explore Jonah's choices and see what happens. So I'm going to bring my crew up here. Come on, guys. And we're going to play a game called The Choice is Right, Jonah.
Woo!
Come on out here, Jonah.
Come on, Jonah! Woo!
This is Jonah. Everybody say Jonah.
Jonah! Jonah! Jonah!
All right.
Yeah!
Thank you, Jonah. So, Jonah, I hear that God has given you a really important message. Can you share that with us tonight?
God sent me to tell the people of Nineveh, that they have done some very wicked things, and he is not very happy about it.
Whoa. So, I've heard that about the people in Nineveh. They're known for doing some pretty mean things. So what do you want to do? These doors, these doors represent your three choices. So will you choose door number 1?
Pick door number
Door
two.
number 2?
Pick door number 2.
Or door number 3?
Pick door number 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, which door do you
Pick number
think
2.
he will choose?
Pick number 2. Pick number 2. Number 2.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! He has chose door number. Oh my goodness, he chose door number 1. Let's see what's behind door number 1.
Oh no, Jonah, you're all wet. Behind door number 1, we have a one-way boat ride to Tarshish, which is nowhere near Nineveh, right?
Nowhere near Nineveh.
You might want to bring your raincoat. I've heard the seas between here and Tarshish have been pretty stormy lately. Audience, do you think Jonah's choice to disobey God was loving or not?
No.
Not a very kind and loving choice, Jonah. I mean, those people in Nineveh need to hear about God too. But moving on, you still have 2 more choices. Come on, Jonah, make a better choice.
What do you choose?
Pick door number 2. Number 2. Yeah.
Let's see what's behind door number 2.
Oh, something's fishy behind door number 2. We have a big fish that swallowed Jonah.
Jonah got swallowed by
The
a whale.
fish's belly comes complete with half-eaten squid livers, eerie eel heads, and slimy seaweed. Yay! I hope you like fish, Jonah. That may seem harsh, but it's actually pretty loving for God to spare you from drowning. Audience, do you think that Jonah made a good choice to jump in the water or a bad choice?
No, bad choice.
Well, I guess it's better than swimming all the way to Nineveh. So you've got one more choice, one more chance to show God's love. What will it be next?
Let's see what's behind door number 3.
Oh, behind door number 3 is an all-expenses-paid trip to the city of Nineveh.
Woo!
There you will share God's message with wicked people. But because God is a friend who loves,
Thanks, God.
He is going to forgive those people. What a party. Audience, do you think Jonah's choice showed God's love or not? Did he show God's love this time? Thank you, Jonah, and thank you, audience. Thank you for playing The Choice is Right. Jonah, see you next time. Okay. So it's easy to look at Jonah and say, boy, he didn't make the right choice. He didn't really show God's love. But too often we do the same thing, don't we? We choose not to show God's love even when God gives us the chance to do so. And sometimes it's hard or even scary to love other people. And I'm so glad that God is a friend who loves. God loves us so much that he sent his son Jesus to earth. And Jesus came to show God's love in one of the biggest and most amazing ways we could ever imagine. You may not know that God's son Jesus, he talked about Jonah too. even though Jesus lived on earth a long time after Jonah, the two had some things in common. But they responded to God differently. So we're going to explore that a little bit. So I'm going to have everybody stand up.
Oh, how
Hey,
do
you
we
gotta
Okay.
you gotta stand up and be really, really quiet.
You got to be really quiet. Listen
be
to
really,
your
really
instructions. So this half of the room, everybody on this half of the room is going to be Captain Dan's half of the room, okay? So everybody down this middle line on this half of the line is going to be Captain Dan's side of the room. So I need everybody on Captain Dan's side of the room to give me a shout. Come on. Woo! And I want you to face this side of the room. Everybody from this side, face this way, okay? Everybody on Captain Mike's side of the room, you guys, come on, shout if you're on Captain Mike's side of the room. You guys are going to face this way.
We face that way.
Okay.
We face that way.
So you're facing this way.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
All right. So Captain Dan's side of the room is going to represent Jesus, okay? You guys are Jesus. This side of the room, Captain Mike's side of the room, is going to represent Jonah.
That's right, Jonah.
And as I tell about Jonah and Jesus, Captain Mike and Captain Dan are going to demonstrate some poses to show you what each person did. So you guys are going to copy their poses. You got it? You think you can do that? Everybody got it? Okay. So this side of the room, you're going to copy Captain Mike. This side of the room, you're going to copy Captain Dan. Let's see who does it better, okay? All right. So Jonah, he preached about God's judgment. Yes. Jesus, he talked about God's judgment too. God told Jonah to do something hard. Go talk to the people of Nineveh. God asked Jesus to do something hard too, to take the death punishment for the sins of the world. Jonah, he disobeyed and he ran from God. Jesus obeyed and Jesus died on a cross. Jonah spent 3 days and nights in the belly of a whale. Jesus spent 3 days in a dark tomb. When Jonah finally obeyed God, all the people in the city were saved. When Jesus obeyed God, the entire world could be saved. Jonah got angry when God showed love. But Jesus himself, he chose to show God's love.
Man, that's right. So that's a really good story. So what is our job as Christians and believers? Are we supposed to show the love of Jesus? Oh, man, I think only this side believes me. Are we supposed to show the love of Jesus? That's right. And we do that by listening to God when he tells us to go and tell people about him, because God is a friend who loves.
Thanks, God.
Man, that's right.
And one way that we know what that is that we tell people that they're shining their light for Jesus. And this is another one of those lessons that we learned last year.
Hold on, Captain Dan. I don't think they're listening.
One way that we show our love for Jesus is by shining our light. And that means we go out in the world and tell everybody about Jesus, not just with our words, but with our actions.
You know what? That reminds me of one last thing that we are going to do. You said something about shine Jesus' light, and that got me thinking about a song that we did last year. Do y'all remember that song? Everybody stand up. Let's sing Shine Jesus' Light. Woo!
Let's slide to the left, yeah, yeah. Let's slide to the right, yeah, yeah. Show me your heart, yeah, yeah. Now let's shine Jesus' light.
Oh, here we go. Let me hear you.
That is still one of my favorites.
Man, Captain Dan, we've had such a great time. Have y'all had a good time? Man, we've had such a great time. I cannot wait for them to come back tomorrow for us to continue exploring the deep blue sea and what God has in store for us.
And right now, it's one of the most important times. So everybody get nice and quiet with us.
Everybody quiet.
Everybody get nice and quiet so you know what I'm saying. These are the very, very important instructions. So what we have to do is we have to sit very still, and we have to have our listening ears on, and we're going to listen for car riders, to listen for our parents to get here. We're listening for our name. And remember that if you are a crew leader and you have the children of staff, make sure they stay with you until everyone else has gone home. That way nobody's running around the room. Nobody run around the room. Stay with your crew
everybody
leader
in their
until all
seat.
the car
Everybody
riders
in
are
their
gone.
seat. Give it up for Mission Control.
All right, guys, it's time to dismiss. So listen very carefully. If you are a parent and you're picking up your child or your children, we're going to invite you to come to the front. We're going to ask parents to exit out this door tonight. Please don't go out the back. If you'll exit out this door, we're going to give you a newsletter or a little info sheet on your way out. And so if you will come on up to the front. Kiddos, if you see your parent up front, you are free to go. Don't forget to take up your name tags, crew leaders. Please don't send name tags home. If you'll take up your crew member's name tags and put them in your crew bag, that would be fantastic. Crew leaders, if you have children whose parent is working Vacation Bible School, we want them to stay with you until we dismiss them. So, crew leaders, if you have a child in your crew whose parent is working, they need to stay with you. All right, we're going to give the walkers just a minute to get out, and then we're going to start our car rider line. So listen very carefully. All right. 4 car riders tonight.